What's up, you movie maniacs, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I've got another quickie here for us, going through some of my movie hauls that I've been collecting over the past month. A lot of great stuff, a lot of cool stuff for the flavor of Halloween, so figured I'd get this one out here and show you all of the stuff that I have been collecting thus far since the last video, which fairly was a while ago. But let's jump right in. The first set that I want to show off is really badass. Picked it up recently. Have not had a chance to check it out, but it looks absolutely beautiful. It is from Arrow Films, and it is the Gothic Fantastico, and these 4 Italian Tales of Terror. But I think I watched a video, they were promoting it somewhere, and I was kind of hooked when I saw it. I wanted to check it out because I don't own any of these films prior on any release, and I'm always a sucker for Gothic goodness, especially Italian stuff. But set looks pretty badass, and it's got a nice little collection of stuff in here. Let's go through them. It has The Witch in there. The Witch, The Third Eye, looks really awesome. I believe that's Franco Nero in there. I'm always a fan of his work. Then it's got Lady Morgan's Vengeance. Never heard of that one, have no idea. And then last but definitely not least is the Blancheville Monster. I never knew how to say that correctly. But I've heard of this one, but don't know much about it. But it's a great looking set with a lot of great films in there, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. Of course, it comes with a little booklet here, as most all Arrow box sets do, with like a little write-up on just the different films and what to expect from this set. But yeah, cool little set, and it even has a poster. Dare I open it up? I always get scared I'll never be able to fold it back the right way it came. But you got the Franco Nero one right there, and then boom. I don't know what this is for. I don't know which one that's for. Don't know. But yeah, great set in general. And I've got my eye on a few more sets. I think I actually just ordered one that's coming in. Oh, I think the Forgotten Gialli, the most latest one. I picked that one up, so that's coming in the mail. But this set's badass, and really looking forward to kind of going through and seeing what it's all about. Probably should watch it in the next couple days, get in the Halloween spirit. But next up is a fantastic series of films. This is a complete film collection of the Inner Sanctum Mysteries, and they're all feature films. There's 6 of them all together that kind of came out with the combination of Lon Chaney Jr. starring in all of them. So really awesome set. You want to come and say hi?
Hi.
Hello.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm recording a video and I get out of here. But yeah, back to this. It is a really awesome set that I kind of saw the cover before but never really thought much of it, but then did some research, saw some videos, and really was intrigued by it and picked it up immediately and watched all 6 of the features back to back in maybe 2 days. And they're really awesome. They all have a different flavor to them, a lot of film noir kind of style, and mixed with horror and mystery and a lot of detective work, but it's kind of a cool collection of whodunit kind of mysteries. But acting is awesome. The characters are really memorable. The situations and scenarios are all very memorable, and just a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend this one. This one came out by Mill Creek, which is known to put out good stuff here and there, and they knocked it out of the park in this one. Really, really awesome stuff. But next up is a favorite of mine. It's a guilty pleasure, and one I've never owned before in the collection in either Blu-ray or DVD, but had to pick it up. It's sci-fi, so it's out of the horror realm. It's not really in season, but I did watch it in October. It is Johnny Mnemonic, the black and white version, which I was kind of intrigued by that because the movie is colorful in the first place, so why the hell would they put out a release in black and white? But it actually works for the film and makes it kind of feel like an entirely different beast. It has a very distinct style to it, almost like the old black and white Yakuza films from Japan, and because it does have a lot of Japanese elements in the film, but really, really cool, it makes it a little more classy of a film, even though there still is a ton of goofy elements in it, but I felt the black and white made it look more kind of film noirish. Very, very stylized and interesting, especially with the use of technology and all that stuff in black and white. It's very, very unusual looking. Gives the film a distinct flavor. But love the movie. There's so many amazing, just weird performances in this film and characters. Dolph Lundgren as the street preacher who looks like Jesus running around. It's crazy. Beat Takashi's in it as well, has a great role. Keanu Reeves does a decent job. It's kind of his pre-Matrix like trial run here, but fun film, and definitely recommend the black and white version, even if you have the regular version on Blu-ray. I don't know I know foreign markets probably have it, but I don't believe it's been released in the US here yet. But yeah, I recommend just getting the black and white as well, because it does have a different feel to it. But fun film, guilty pleasure of mine. Glad it's finally in the collection. But next up is my childhood favorite. I had to get this. It's the complete series, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And it's got the original complete series. I actually watched a bunch of them a couple weeks ago. Just something I've always wanted to have in the collection. I don't believe I've ever had it on DVD, but figured I'd get at least the complete first series. Because I mean, all the other ones are really good, but I really have a special place in my heart for the first run. But yeah, everyone knows what Scooby-Doo is, so I don't really need to go into too much detail on it. But great set, fun series, and fun to watch during the time of October. But next up is a sci-fi horror film that is totally batshit crazy. Very weird. It is called Night Beast, and Vinegar Syndrome put this one out, and it's a really just strange, low-budget creature feature film about an alien who lands in a kind of rural area, just a bunch of farmers, and pretty much it goes on a killing spree, and they're trying to stop him, and just silly effects, weird situations, strange characters, especially. Very low budget grindhouse kind of film that definitely enjoyable, but not a masterpiece by any measure. But really, really fun. Night Beast. Definitely check it out with a group of people, because it's hilarious. Night Beast. Well, next up is a double feature from the Warner Archive collection, and they are classic black and white horror films. The movies are The Ghost Ship and Bedlam, and I have not had the opportunity to watch either of these ones, but I'm a sucker for black and white horror films, and especially Val Lewton directed ones, or produced ones, I should say. Just really great kind of filmmaker in general, and anything that he has a hand in, I usually pick up because he makes some amazing stuff. But it also has some Boris Karloff in there, so you can't go wrong. But yeah, haven't seen it yet. I've not owned it before on DVD, so first time in the collection, as well as Night Beast. Yeah, but good looking stuff. Looking forward to checking it out myself. And yeah, cool. But next up, another double feature. This time, I believe it's from Spain or Italy. But I've not seen any of these ones, and I think it even has a bonus third film in there. But the movie was brought to us by VCI Entertainment, who is kind of a hit and miss company when it comes to producing like Blu-rays or DVDs. But this one is the Bloody 70s horror double feature with Mary, Mary, Bloody Mary, and Blood Feast. And I think there is a third film, but I'm not sure. But definitely looks interesting. I have no clue about any of these two, but it definitely in my wheelhouse of things I like out of films, so definitely looking forward to it. But if anyone's ever seen any of these ones, definitely leave me a comment below and let me know what you thought of them, because interesting stuff. But not much to say about it. But up next is another collection of movies. This one has three films with a bonus film. And it is also from VCI Entertainment. And like I said, with the hit and miss with them, they tend to have very, very pristine prints of the films, but they do like a modern dub on old 70s films. And it sounds corny and silly and cartoonish, but sometimes it adds a charm to it. But I would love to have the original language of these films, but I don't think they're going to be coming out anytime soon. So I picked up this one. It is the Aztec Mummy Collection with 3 films, and the 3 films are Curse of the Aztec Mummy, Robot versus the Aztec Mummy, and Wrestling Women versus the Aztec Mummy. And I've watched, I believe, 2 of these ones, and they're just entertaining and silly and fun. Much like the other collection that VCI has put out with the Batwoman and Panther Woman versus something. I can't remember what the hell the title was, but just corny fun, really cool stuff. All these movies are from Mexico, and I just love the flavor that they put out. So really cool stuff. Like I said, it's got a modern English dub that's corny, cartoonish, and I know it's put a lot of people off of buying these sets, but I think it adds a little bit of fun and corniness into the mix. But, yep, fun collection, and all those movies are first time in the collection. I haven't had those before. But let's round it out with a cool horror anthology that I actually saw for the first time last month with my friends when we had our movie night. The movie is Nightmares. And as you've probably seen, I have a lot of horror anthology films that I'm a fan of. We got a lot in the collection. And this one kind of passed me by. I never saw it before until I watched it recently. But it's really, really interesting. Got a lot of cool stories in it. There's 4 stories in this one. And a lot of familiar faces, too, that I didn't really realize were in it. Like Emilio Estevez plays this kid who gets sucked into an arcade game that he's obsessed with. What's her phrase? Christina Rains from The Sentinel. Has a story too where I believe she was a cheating wife or something like that, and there's a lot of cool different stories. And the very last one is a demon rat or something like that attacking a family, and it's like the effects kind of fall to the wayside at the very end. I don't know what they did with the budget for these films, but they kind of skimped on the effects of the rat at the very end. But fun stuff, entertaining, and like I watched it with a group of friends. Definitely watch it with a group of friends. You'll get a kick out of it, and fun, cool stuff. Love the horror anthologies. Just watched Creepshow recently, and Tales from the Dark Side. Watched that one, which I hadn't seen it for a very, very long time. But that's gonna be the quickie for today, the movie haul, with a lot of cool, interesting variations on things. Nice looking pack there. But yeah, hope you guys are checking out some cool stuff and maybe got some inspiration from some of these ones to check out for yourself. But that's gonna do it for me. It's just a couple more days before Halloween, so hopefully you guys are getting ready for that. You probably had a whole bunch of parties already. I know there was a bunch last night, but yeah, that's it for me here. So hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. and leave a comment if you have some time on your hands, because I love hearing from you guys. And I will see you guys the next time I'm in front of a camera talking about movies. So take care, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.